Welcome everybody to another video. Today we are here to discuss recent news of Elon Musk, the man, the myth, the legend, dude. Honestly, kind of like a nerdy Bruce Wayne. A little bit awkward, definitely on the spectrum a little bit, but we still love him. Yeah, dude, he purchased Twitter, and with a shifting of power like this, that's pretty pivotal and kind of changes, the way we interface on the internet. Twitter's kind of a town square where we share opinions. But honestly, dude, this has to be a good thing. That's my take on it. Ryan can tag in here, but it's, you know, dude, Twitter is it's been a tumultuous time in recent years, and it's been kind of a nightmare using Twitter with all these fake accounts, Russian bots, this and that. And, I've seen his plan, I've seen it broken down, and he basically wants to ensure freedom of speech. Will he let Trump back on Twitter? Probably. Will that create some divisiveness? Probably. Probably. But in the long term, it's the right move. You can't bar opinions and ideas. You just have to ensure that people are not piling on in a way that creates divisiveness in America. Why were the elections so messy, bro? Twitter, bro. Definitely social media had a large hand to play in polarizing America. And we need to come together, and the only way we're going to do that is expressing opinions that are real and not all these bot accounts joining in on opinions. Apparently, 11% of the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard situation were bot accounts, and a lot of them were for Amber Heard. So that
Wow.
creates, just no need for confusion like that.
Mm.
And I think Elon Musk wants to authenticate these profiles, verify them, have a process to it, and I'm all for that. Yeah, but again, large shifting of power. Ryan, what's your take on this whole situation?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. I don't think. Yeah, I think there's a lot of bots obviously running around in all over social media. Trying to eliminate them is, I think, the best to really get the true opinions of everyone and not create as much confusion, because I think, like you said, with the Amber Heard trial, I mean that's crazy. I didn't know that, and I think a lot of people don't know that. So if they're seeing way more opinions and stuff on Twitter that lean in her favor, that's not really how everyone is feeling about the whole situation, which is interesting.
Yeah.
But to break
And
down, oh,
yeah.
go.
Oh, sorry, bro. Yeah, and like from like an objective point of view, I feel like Johnny Depp is definitely in the right. So what's the strategy behind all these bot accounts? Just creating chaos.
Right. Is like, are they really just truly supporting Amber, or is it, yeah, are they really just trying to muddy the waters? And I feel like
Yeah.
that's what a lot of these people are trying to do, is they're really just trying to create chaos and confusion about any news situation that's happening. But let's take a further look at what Elon Musk exactly did here. So he purchased Twitter for, I believe, $44 billion, which is an astronomical amount of money. It's hard to even
It's a lot of
comprehend.
dough.
Yeah,
It's
that
a lot
much
of dough.
money. I saw like he could have purchased like the whole NHL and like 23 NBA teams and like over half of the NFL or teams, and it's like that's just insane. Like that amount of money is just so hard to even comprehend. And he also purchased each share basically for $54.20, which is a 38% premium over the original share price before
Mhm.
he was going to purchase. So, I mean, when a lot of people, I know some people that don't, didn't want Twitter to end up selling, and I can understand where they're coming from, I guess, but it's hard when people say that it's not about money, but like if you're getting a 38% premium on what the stock is actually worth, that's insane. Like Elon
That's a
Musk,
good deal.
yeah,
That's a
it's
great
an
deal.
incredibly good deal. Elon Musk, you could definitely say overpaid, and especially I've seen like there's not a clear cut way for him to like profit off of Twitter immediately. Like there's no avenue where he can just immediately make a ton more money off of his purchase. So it's not like he's going to be getting this money back immediately. Like, that's where I think this purchase for him was a lot more about free speech and trying to clear up these bot accounts and let people express their opinions and make sure that actual real people are expressing their opinions. And you got to commend him for that.
And I think people get kind of scared when it comes to a personality like Elon Musk, where it's like, like the
Yeah.
Steve Jobs, the Bill Gates, the Elon Musk, the Jeff Bezos. They've acquired like an incredible amount of wealth. But if you look at what he's done with, solving problems in this sort of new age that we're sort of shifting into with electric cars and digging tunnels under Los Angeles to solve traffic issues and potentially even global warming on the forefront. I think his character has proved worthy of this task, and I think it's only going to make Twitter better, a better place to interface with ideas, and a better place to discuss things that are important. And it's a difficult thing to do, when you look at Twitter and it's only a certain amount of characters that you have to work with. So we'll see what changes he makes. I guess we can't really judge until he actually implements the strategy. But
Mhm.
everything that I've looked at and seen, I am pro Elon Musk. I am in his corner 100%.
Yeah, I am too. I think he's got a good head on his shoulders. I think he really knows what he's doing, and I don't think he's trying to push any agenda or anything. I think he really just wants people to be able to, you know, speak their mind and say what they believe, and also make sure that we don't have all these bot accounts that are really taking over the whole internet. And he knows a lot about that, and he doesn't want that happening anymore. So I think that's it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I think that's almost going to be harder for him to do, because I don't know. I mean, he's got all this great software and stuff, so it'll be interesting to see what he's able to do with it. But I mean, that's no easy task, trying to get all these bots off the internet like that.
Yeah.
Isn't a easy thing to do, really.
And I'm interested to see how the image of Twitter and how people use it changes, if at all, because there's something about like the core function of Twitter that works on some level. And that's why so many people use it, and that's why it keeps pulling people back in. And I think Elon is trying to successfully shift it from being like hateful mechanisms that are being taken advantage of to like actually being useful for something. Um, and yeah, I'm excited and interested to see how he sort of shifts the tone of communicating online.
Yeah, that's a very interesting point that you bring up, because yeah, I think Twitter, and I mean social media as a whole, can be a very hateful place where people are, they say things to other users that they would obviously never say in person. And so there's a lot of very hateful messages and like very harsh things on social media, and you take things to the polar extremes. And if he actually is able to foster a new Twitter space where people are truly just breaking actual news and giving their opinions and having like genuine conversations with people, and not just like arguing back and forth, not only would that be huge for Twitter, I mean that would be huge for all social media in the internet as a whole, because there's not a place out there like that. I mean, Instagram, Twitter, wherever you look, I mean, there's just so much hate and back and forth of people berating each other, whether it be on politics, sports, literally anything. And so if
Right.
you're actually able to create a community that is just having honest conversations with each other, and they can disagree without just taking things to the extreme and going at each other, that would be incredible.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I think that'll do it for this little comment section, but stay tuned for upcoming news with how Elon Musk, sort of shapes the Twitter sphere. And yeah, check out some of our gameplay videos. We'll keep making videos on this channel.
Let
Um,
us know what you guys think in the comments below. We will be responding to all comments. We'd love to have a nice dialogue with any of you in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, like Hayden said. Check out the rest of our videos, and we'll see you in the next one.